You came. Thank you.
Hello.
How's it going?
What's up, Western?
Not a lot. I'm just wondering where's the posting at or something. I guess people are worried. People are worried, so only certain campsites are going, or how's it going?
Right, so one of the big problems is the ADA issue with blocking the sidewalk completely. So from Dorothy's to the health center has been a problem where we've been getting complaints. Sidewalk completely blocked.
Okay, do you have a notice posted somewhere?
Right, so Raul received a notice on Monday morning, as well as 2 other campsites did, and then we're here 40 hours later.
Okay, and so the notice, I guess you have documentation of that somewhere?
Yep.
Okay, all right. If you could email it to me, that'd be great.
Well, no, you're going to have to go through a Public Records Request Act. It's just a photograph of Mr. Raul holding the notice in front of his encampment.
Okay, and the same for the other 2 or 3?
Yep.
And so you're only targeting 2 or 3 encampments today?
Right, just the ones that are making a hazard for disabled people to get by.
Interesting. So as long as they're, I mean, where are you trying to delineate, or how is that determined, like who was in, who was out?
So just the blocking of the sidewalk. You know the law better than I do. So the law says that if you're transient, right, you are homeless, you can store what would be included in a 55-gallon drum, what you could take with you. And so we have the camping ordinance that requires that everything be down by 7 o'clock in the morning, right? So everybody is in violation.
Okay.
Right? So we can only, how do you eat an elephant? Just one bite at a time. So we're just trying to get people to understand what the law is and how we can all work together to to keep the blight down, the health and sanitary issues that are going on down here. We've got to keep it clean. It's got to be, absolutely, this department will not criminalize sleeping, being homeless. It's just not going to happen. What we have to do is we have to keep it clean and sanitary, and people have to have a good quality of life. When we start to collect stuff, and we have rotted food and things that are going on, at some point we've got to take some personal responsibility, either within your own campsite, or if you're not going to do it, then we have to step in and do something. So absolutely 100% want to work with the homeless population to figure out how to best do this and how to keep things clean. But we got to start somewhere. We can't have the sidewalks blocked where people can't get down to the health center.
Okay, and I guess with the ordinances that are on the books, I mean, I was kind of frowning and grimacing a little bit. Martin versus Boise, how does that constitutional within the Ninth Circuit, how does that affect us?
It all falls in the Boise decision. The Boise decision says that you cannot criminalize sleeping. However, you need to take everything down by 7 in the morning. It all fits within that.
Well, by taking it down, though, especially in the rain, basically everything is soiled and destroyed.
It's not raining, bud.
Okay, did it rain yesterday? Did it rain this whole last few days?
Today in the rain, displacing people in the rain, right?
Yeah, okay, well that's not my question about this at this instance.
That's exactly what you're saying.
My question is more general and broad. In the general sense, taking stuff down by 7 in the morning, and if it rains, and even still, I mean, people need shelter,
I understand your concerns. However, if you want to deal with that part of it, you got to deal with the city to change how the law is written. The law is written 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yeah, but Martin versus Boise is actually like, actually the judges were sick of seeing the cases. Is the only thing it really comes down to. Just don't bring it in my courtroom anymore. Otherwise, go ahead and do pretty as you please. But the whole criminalization thing, it was the affront and using it. Like I said, food, clothing, shelter. We need shelter. A permanent address, even if it's a piece of dirt. And so if people were like you said, you want to help work with that. So if people were able to mitigate pee, poo, and trash, and food, the same issue of trash, then is that feasible?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
If we can police ourselves, there's no reason for the police to be involved. We are about our community. These are our community members, right? And if we, all of us, those that have a house, those that don't have a house, are good stewards of our community and are willing to help keep the blight down, keep the health and safety hazards down, you're never going to attract the attention of this, ever. We don't want to do that.
Very well.
What we want to do is we want to take this very large accumulation of things and say the people that are just trying to make by and want good law-abiding homeless people that have fallen on hard times just want a place. We want to keep them safe. We don't want to mess with them. We don't want to, if we can keep it clean, if we can create an environment where everybody gets along, hey, we are 100% behind that. 100%.
So, you know, that'd be great if we could open up lots, you know, either in public, because anywhere public is already legal.
Wes, that's way above my pay grade.
Well, okay.
Way above it.
Well, but you're spouting it pretty good, which is kind of where I'm trying to, you know, hopefully you can bring this back to, you know, your higher ups as well.
Absolutely, but you know how the city is.
Well, I mean, we're creating more problem. I mean, look at 1, 2, 3 three officers, at least the city guy, and then Smith and Enright guys.
No Smith
I mean, look at all the money.
No Smith and Enright guys.
Okay, this is all city.
Right.
Right, because you ran out of funding or something, right, for the year until July.
So you're a taxpayer citizen in this community, correct?
Yes.
You know that we spent $300,000 last year cleaning up Chinatown.
Okay.
And we literally netted zero, right? We took 400 tons of garbage to the dump. And we literally are in the same exact situation.
Yep,
So
right.
what we have to do as a community is stop throwing good money after bad ideas, right? So, if we can get down here, and now I'm down here full time. Well, I'm in the city full time on homeless issues. Okay. So if we can start to develop some mutual, not one-sided, mutual respect.
Right.
Well, we can understand, hey, look, bro, we gotta keep this clean. We gotta not criminalize it. Let's not get to that point. Let's eliminate our garbage. You know what I did the last 2 days, Wes? I sat on a tractor and cleaned up Chinatown, a police officer. I got a shovel in my hand and I dug trash out of the fence and got it all cleaned up. Did you drive down Market Way?
Well, did you know there were 2 dumpsters in here, and the city told Republic specifically, don't ever take them out of here and don't ever bring them back?
Well, you know what the reason?
So, I mean, we create a problem to solve a problem?
No,
I mean, is that what you're talking about?
What's the reason behind that?
I would imagine from out of the area, and especially that guy right there, yes.
Business owners were abusing the dumpsters, and we get it.
Right. Well, but how come you don't just get them in trouble? Because the need is still here.
Right. How would you do that, Wes? Come on, man.
Don't you have video cameras?
Come on, man.
You mean they don't work?
Come on, man.
Really?
Come on, man.
You can catch everybody else, but except for the big guys.
What happened this morning at 8 o'clock? Where were you when we were down
You're
here?
right. No, I wasn't. I don't
When
know.
we were cleaning up trash, I was cleaning it up myself. Humility. I'm not a big bad cop. I'm not a big badass with my cool stuff. No, I'm down here with my boots, muddy, on the ground with a shovel in my hand, cleaning up because this is our community. But it requires all of us.
Appreciate that, yeah.
It requires me. It requires him. It requires him to be responsible and be good stewards of our community.
And so there were piles and bags, you know, that was kind of the thing, you know, but then the piles are still piles, and if they don't go anywhere, they don't go anywhere. That's why there's a landfill somewhere else.
Are the piles there?
Not right now.
Because I took them out this morning.
Thank you for that. And I'm glad you brought, so you are offering everybody a storage container first, right?
Absolutely.
And as many storage containers as they need, or just only one?
One per person.
That's pretty minimizing.
Well, that's the way it reads, so I'm only a rule follower. Not a decision maker. Rule follower.
Right, you know what they call that, following orders.
Hey, we're required to. I'll get fired if I don't.
Stay safe out there, guys.
Thank you.
And that one fucking older cop came through here telling everybody, and we're taking you all down one by one, that one right there.
Oh yeah, the assistant chief down there. Can't remember his name.
And he goes, when we take you down one by one.
So can you show me a notice? He said everybody got a notice. Who got a
Nobody
notice?
got a notice.
Well, I mean, but he told you right now you're about to get taken down, right?
So he said that he was going to do that to everybody.
Okay.
One by one, he said.
Well, I mean, if it's like that, then he may as well just put up a posting on a pole or something.
But nobody got a notice. That's a lie. No one's ever received nothing.
Well, he said, they said, I asked him about it, and I'm going to have to do a Public Records Act request for it. You know, evidence from whatever Monday, I guess, 48 hours later. So he said at least 3 different people. So anybody and everybody who's gotten swept up, I want to talk to them.
Okay.
And
they've been harassing. He's the only one they've been harassing for 3 days. Hey, Wes. Hey, it's in that.
Hey, Walter, how you been?
They're saying that they gave us a notice that they were gonna do this. That's a lie. Nobody got a notice on. They just started coming up and harassing people.
Well, yeah, so yeah, no, I want to talk to somebody that already got swept out, maybe, or Raul when they're done over there.
Yeah, the way that I feel, Wes, is that they're making him even take everything out of inside of his house, and that they're going to be able to allow us to tell us what we can have in there, like our bed.
Right.
But they've been harassing him for 3 days.
Oh, okay. So they have talked to him throughout the week now about moving out of the way.
It's the 3rd day.
Okay.
They've been doing that to him for 3 days already.
They mentioned it's because it's blocking the sidewalk and people can't get on.
I could understand that, but okay, he removed everything off the sidewalks. So, what does the sidewalk have to do with inside his house?
Right. Well, you're right, because it's still public space, and you know, if not here, then it is pretty well the city's obligation.
Yeah.
If not here, somewhere else.
Like this officer just walked by, he was cool. He was out here helping us. He was driving the scooper to pick up garbage yesterday.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So he came through here. He took my tent, whatever my little small tent I have there. This is where I stay right now.
Oh gosh.
So, you know.
Yeah. I noticed you
so
moved over.
he was cool, whatever, you know. But how are you gonna go and tell us that they're going to take us out one by one?
Well, you know, giving personal notification is I think what they're trying to do is double ensure that you know it's coming, right? So then they do their due diligence of notifying, but they're supposed to be written notice out here.
Oh, and another thing too, them that come out here at the end of the month saying they got to meet a quota getting tickets, that does not even exist.
Who said that?
The cops, they come out here every month. They come out here towards, say, between the 25th to the end of the month, come out, give them fucking tickets left and right. You know, and then 2, I found out that they cannot be given tickets at all. Remember you were telling me? They can't.
Right.
You know,
no,
but
not for camping.
You know, they ain't giving nobody a notice. It's like they just picked who they wanted. And that's what they've been doing. The ones they picked on that first day was Luis and Connie. Okay, Connie, I could understand because the sidewalk, we need the sidewalk.
Well,
but,
I mean,
but what does that sidewalk have to do with the inside?
Well, yeah, they apparently now they're telling me you can only get 1 bin, which doesn't compute to me. I don't think that's the way the law reads, but that's the way they're being briefed and told to tell people. So that concerns me.
But verbal, it's like they tell us unless we got proof. Well, where's their proof that this is legal? We have to be able to fight against that because they've already put it on the books and that's what they're claiming to. So we have to prove the contrary. And so you know what I told them? I go, okay, you tell us you know what is here? I told them I go, okay, so where's that $1 million that was given to the homeless? Where's that money at?
Well, he just mentioned $330,000 or something to do all these cleanups, and I'm like, yeah, that really helps, don't it? It really helps.
Because this officer, the one that just walked by with the sunglasses, he's the one that told us that's why he came out here and volunteered to come help us. It's because there's no more money for the sweeps. They're broke.
Right,
you
right.
Know,
and the dumpster's gone too.
But then yet, at the same time, you know, these guys are picking on one person at a time. They've been harassing him for 3 days now, literally.
Okay. Well, he mentioned something about notice. There's that bulldozer he talking about earlier, little scooper.
He was using that yesterday. He used that yesterday.
Right. So he was all happy about it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can see him in action.
You know, I give him prompts for that. You know.
Right. Hey, at least he came out and helped. That's a good thing. Absolutely.
I told him. He's cool, you know.
Right on.
Yeah, but he's been the only one that's been decent. The other ones have all been straight up assholes.
Well-
like this one, the one that just left or whatever the chief, assistant chief of police, whatever the fuck he
Yes,
was.
yeah.
How was he talking to us?
Martinez, Manny.
And then telling us that well, if they don't see the paperwork on Cheeto, I could understand that with Cheeto, the dogs.
Oh,
so Cheeto had to take off.
what?
Cheeto had to take off with the dogs because this guy threatened to take away his dogs. And he
Man,
gave him 30 minutes.
dude. And break up a
Exactly.
family for what?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so well then the dog's going to pound, and what's going to happen 30 days later? Yeah, so I mean,
And
what
especially
is that?
Pitts-
It's a death
especially
sentence. And
Pitts-
why
Pitts
you
have
want
got-
to?
yeah.
That's kidnapping, dude.
And Pitts have got a bad rap. You know, not just because one bad apple and Pitts came out, you're being mean. They label all of them, you know?
Yeah,
That's bullshit,
yeah.
you know?
No, dude. Well, that time's over already. I mean, the whole idea is over. I mean, come on, huh?
Retaliate.
Yeah. Well,
Shut it down. and
through actions, and honestly, look at what he said was all we really need to worry about is mitigating the people in trash. You know, keep it sanitary and healthy. And
That's right.
I mean, here's the thing though. No matter how clean, how dirty, no matter how little, how much, it don't matter. You're here. You ain't paying rent. You're here to be picked on.
Yeah.
You know. But if you can do it, organize the space, right, and help others to organize the space as well.
Yep.
I mean, it is a constant struggle.
That was actually easy. That was actually easy. A lot of people would learn by now. You know?
Right. Well, I'm hoping this video helps because dude's saying it. Now we just got to put him up to his words. Okay. All right. We'll meet you there. You and we'll call your bluff, buddy, because you say that's the only reason you come and pick on us. Well, now everything's nice and neat and proper. Why are you here?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, people that you people talk to, the ones that have all that trash, all that clothes.
Well, and
Do you know
and
the
we
people?
can-
You know the people are still coming and dumping garbage over there from out of the block, off the block.
If we developed a model campsite, that's just organized space, dude. Pee poo and trash is its own place. I go in the fucking bathroom and I put trash bags where the dumpster should be.
Yeah.
And that's it. And whatever. There ain't no rotted food, so there ain't no rats.
Yeah.
So what are you worried about, dude? Go away,
Yeah.
dude.
They got nothing better to do than come out and fuck with us. That's what it is. They have nothing better to do than fuck with us. This is how it's done. Are you gonna bring my primo a birthday cake? Today's his birthday.
Oh, no, hey, well, you hit a Mission and Dorothy's ought to have something for birthdays, right? They already got something going, don't they? Or
Oh, they did. No, they have.
they just get it. Oh, you're lucky you survived another year.
See, this stuff right here, he's being an asshole with everybody.
Well, he's trying to give personal notification to everybody, and he is the assistant chief, so he does try to be friendly with people.
He is not giving you shit. Well, he needs to.
Culture doing specific sweeps on people. They say they notice everybody. I'm trying to find that out. So do you know anyone that just got rolled out right now, or?
It's just been them. They told Louise that, well, you got to put your 10 down from 7 to 7. They go, you got to drop it.
The 7 to 7 thing.
Yeah, those are the first two they
That-
started
that
picking up.
bothers me to
and then,
death.
and then Somo, that one way at the end over there, they went over there too and harassed him too.
Okay.
And he said he got a ticket because he hollered one time.
What?
Because he hollered one time coming.
Hollered? Oh,
Yeah.
one time. Oh, okay.
So, what they're doing around here right now,
Yeah.
they're going to be doing that to everybody.
Have you seen a notice for that?
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't. We haven't seen
The
shit.
man came, I was hanging on the patio. The officer right there came, he was walking up.
He's an
and
asshole.
He said, starting today, we will be taking down 1 tent a day. What? Until we get rid of everybody.
Wow.
Told me that.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to hear him say that on here, dude.
He told me that.
So he just said that right now.
Watch, come on, watch.
He says he's going to take down 1 tent a day. He's picking off somebody every day until everybody's gone.
Now what? Could you tell me, could you let them know also what you told me this morning?
So what we're going to do is we're going to start enforcing the ordinances. We're starting with that one category, right? And we're getting.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going.
Yeah. And we're going to start with him, and then we're going to come back. He's already identified he's going to come back. we're going to select another tent. And when that open spot's there, we're not going to let anybody go back there. Anybody goes back there, we're going to cite them. We're going to force the city ordinance where you can't camp on the sidewalk. Because technically right now, you're blocking that sidewalk.
So what public space are you going to open up instead?
Exactly. Where we
Where?
go?
I'm sorry,
I mean,
so what is your question?
Okay, that's what we were. So if you're going to be doing that, okay, where are we all supposed to go?
Exactly.
So what you need to do is you have like Jill with Dorothy, with all these county services, seek out some place where they can put you for shelter. Seek out where they can give you social services.
So that we can get.
What if they already have a case manager? Can they stay in their spot?
Get a hold of your case manager
Exactly.
and see what you can
I
do.
mean, come on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if they've already gone through that motion, what else do you have for another
That's what
step?
they told us.
Okay, what I
Already
want
three
to
times.
say is, what I want to say is, okay, understandable that we're camping on sidewalks. That's why we need a designated spot as other communities. Just because they're in housing, okay, and they pay rent, the majority of us are disabled, okay, we're on welfare, Social Security, okay. A lot of us have no means to do that, and at the same time, landlords don't select us for apartments. Therefore, why is our community getting messed with? We're all together right here, where you guys know where we're all at. You know what I mean? Why aren't you out there messing with them communities, making them move out of their homes and stuff? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, you know,
Just
that
because
you're
our houses are
harassed out
different.
here.
Because our houses are different. You know, give us a spot. Give us a spot. We're not harming anybody out here.
You know, everybody else got an
We're
encampment.
not
How come
harming
we
anybody
did?
out here. Everybody feels safe. The women are safe.
I went to that. I did the town hall meeting
opposed to
last
being
month.
alone
And
you know, in the woods. Or
yeah, exactly.
Right, and there's restrooms here,
Exactly. Our services are here. Everything.
You know what? You know what we
24-hour
were told?
bathrooms and showers.
I went to the town hall meeting. You know how they said that they had a spot for all the homeless to go to by Constitution on the east side? Okay. Do you know? Do you know what they told us?
How many is
and I
all?
have a witness. My friend Drake, we were both there. He recorded when the man says that Chinatown is now welcome, and that homeless
And my
camp
mother
that
lives
they're
out
going to
in
be
that
opening,
community
that
also.
Chinatown ain't allowed to be there. So do you know what they told us? Talk to tell the people they gotta make Chinatown their own spot. You know, so I mean, and then where's all that money going to? You know, Jill, she did an interview with the Weekly News talking shit about us. You know, and then all these apartments here, officer, every single one that they built. Everybody applied for that apartment because it was for the homeless. So everybody waited, they did all that for what? We all got brought back down. They tell us it's not for the homeless. The second one was built, the same thing. The third one was built.
Now let's see what's going on with
now
this
this one right here, this one's came down twice. And they rebuilt it back up.
Okay.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. You know, we feel like we're here and we're not getting the help and nobody wants to hear us. We're a community here. You know,
So,
all we
yeah,
want is a
guys-
desert area where we can all go in.
So have both of you ladies signed up for services, the
Yes.
HMIS? You have case
Yes.
management already?
Go see your
Yes.
case manager.
Okay, so
Let
I'm
your
waiting
case
for an
managers
appointment
know
right now.
that we're going to come in here and force the ordinance that there is no camping on the sidewalk.
Okay, but I have another question. Can I answer that right now?
Sure.
Okay, for one, no disrespect to you, officer. You know, I want you to fully understand that. Okay, I've done my research. I see, the thing about it is, everybody sees us out here as homeless. They think we're stupid. They think we're not educated. That we're illiterate. We're none of the above. Because you know what? I did research. Okay, this case for the RVs, it stands for the same thing with the tents. Okay. The only way that this ordinance can be legal, yeah, they can talk about it or whatever, that has to be put in the book. It's got to be put in the law of book, and the ones can put that is the legislators in Sacramento. You know, because I did some research on that. You know, and so where's the science?
Right.
You know, and how we feel is because we're homeless, that we're being harassed. That's how we all feel. You know, I mean, you guys think, you know, we comply. You know, okay, the dumpster. This was done on purpose. Okay,
This is
you're
very
mentioning Jill.
nasty.
You're mentioning to ask Jill for help.
Very
Okay,
nasty.
she's the one. This was her idea to remove the dumpsters.
no,
She's the one that had to remove it.
I got a question.
No.
Why are you asking me a question that you know Jill's the one that can
right, no.
Yeah, but she ignores this.
I'm more curious.
Go to your case managers, and let them be your advocates on what's going on, just like us. We're giving you plenty of warning right now.
Yeah.
We're taking one and we're letting you know around the corner.
Well,
It
my
allows
advocate is we're in the process of going to
Me too.
so once again and stuff. But until I'm able to get into an apartment,
Me too.
I
Same
mean,
way.
where do we go?
Get a hold of your case manager.
Well, so I mean, but you said the solution is those case managers and sign up for services. You said the solution is sign up for services, right? Getting a case
That's one of
manager
many
and
solutions. If you got a case manager, let the case managers be the advocate for shelter.
We're
You know,
a
we
number
talk about
to
your
these
dogs,
people.
right?
We are a
You know,
number,
go
guys.
license them so you can be like everybody else and walk your dogs as long as you follow the ordinances about
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
yeah, we're
taking care
nobody's.
of your
Yeah,
dogs. It's a very
we're
simple
nobody.
solution.
We're nobody. They
Your
ain't making
case
no money.
managers
We're
and all
not
the
paying
social
taxes.
services will
It's
help you do that.
Illuminati.
I've been here dogs, that's all I got. My family, I don't got no.
I agree.
That's all I got. I've been here there for 6 years, all of them. And everybody knows that I always leash them up. But I do have a license. 'Cause
And
I
tomorrow
got
we'll be able to get it from the lady that cut the. She's the
I
one that
got
has it.
portable shot, I got a rabies shot, all that.
All you need is your paperwork.
Yeah, she be here tomorrow
That's
morning.
good.
Yeah, but that's what we're related. You're gonna tomorrow. We'll make sure we all get a
Yeah, I
paper.
just want to come and verify with you. She be here
No
tomorrow.
problem. No problem with that.
She said you're gonna come in half hour, but she'll be here tomorrow. Then I'll make sure I have my license.
I have everything in case you need it.
And you know, and you another thing. I want to say one more thing. Wes, remember the first time when I started here, and you did an interview with Jeff? What was the? Where do these advocates get paid for? They get paid, and this is how they're helping us. And how we can listen to this one. They said that they're helping us, the advocates. This is what they told Wes, the first interview he did. You know what they said came out of their mouth? How they get paid every month, Mija. We're a number of these people because they said that the way they get paid is not to come and help us. It's how
Yeah, no.
why they fight-
No, yeah, no, I-
They fight out of that
They
25 to
help
help.
us so far to a point, and then they don't want nothing else to do with us.
Exactly.
It's just
Well,
a
yeah,
poor
good luck.
opportunity.
Good luck.
And then Jill
Well,
comes
and
out
it's
here
like-
pretending to care, but at the same time she's
So
the
boss, it's okay till tomorrow morning?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
she's the one that she's the one that had these removed.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious,
I'll talk to
like
you in a minute.
you know, if they can't stay here, where can they go?
Exactly.
Because there does need to be some public space available as per Martin versus Boise.
So
Because the homeless, you know, you're never going to get rid of the homeless. I understand. All this has got to change. You know, I understand that. But I mean, we're the only county that didn't get
So if-
a area for us to post up.
Right. So if
Did all that
if they were
money been
in,
given to the
you know,
homeless? Where's
all
the
these
money
bars
going to?
on
Yes,
vacant
correct.
lots kind of doesn't help
Yes,
not
where's
being
the
on the
money
sidewalk
going to?
either.
Because they ain't helping us, right? She won't go around us, don't even want to talk to us. The advocates, half of the time, they're not even there. You know, I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand at the same time where they're coming from. You know, because I already got an advocate. I'm waiting for my apartment, you know. But I mean, but these people out
so
here,
it works for you then.
yeah, it does work for
There
us.
you go. So you know
there's
the
a lot of
program
people.
works.
A lot of these people
Get
have
a
already
case,
done that.
get a case worker,
But
and let
the
the
thing
system
about
work
it
for you.
that
If you
makes
get an
it that makes
apartment,
us
it
all mad and makes these people mad is that they bring their hopes up, officer, and they are up here. They're complying with everything that the advocates tell them to do. Okay, for what? They get all excited. Oh well, I'm getting an apartment, and you know what they do to them? They're up here. Instead of letting them take the steps forward, they're making them take 10 steps back,
Right.
and
If-
that's what brings this shit down.
And if the
It's my
system
luck, but I'm
doesn't,
just gets me, you know.
if the system doesn't work fast enough, is there room for discretion as far as enforcement?
No, we're going to tear down all these tents here. That's why we're giving them notice. We're working with them. And
You'll be posting written notice as well,
no, we're just making contact because they're in all violation of the ordinance.
so you don't have to post written notice.
Not on this one here because everything's.
We gotta do some research at
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Conspiracy's supposed to come out here.
Thank
we
you.
already called the lawyer. You know, I want to check my phone because I taped it. Okay, I put the video on because they chased the guy. They chased what's his name, Hollywood, from over here. Right here where that truck is. Okay, that's where they had him. He was on the ground on his stomach. They had already had him handcuffed. Right. You know what they turned around and did? They turned around, flipped him on his back, and start sucking him up.
Wow. So apparently the assistant chief came by and said they're going to be excavating 1 tent a day and making sure nobody else can come back to that campsite. You know, they're not going to post notice or anything, but make sure you video. Video, don't say anything, just video the interaction. Go ahead and ask questions, let them respond. but don't say anything. Just let them say what they're there for, and we're going to bring this stuff into court. They can go ahead and say what they want to, and we'll see how the law compares, especially Martin versus Boise, and their ordinances. Let's take a challenge. Let's see who wins. But video everything. Once a day, they're going to come and take somebody's tent. I want to see written notice on that first, and I want to see what happens during the incident, the incursion, their interview process of excavation. I'm not sure. You know, the assistant chief also says, hey, we'll go talk to your case manager. Let's see what they can do. Well, what if you already signed up for services? What then? Apparently, that's about the only real solution, is to sign up for housing, be indoors. But how are you going to do that if you constantly have to go somewhere, and then they want to connect you, but they can't find you because they don't know where to find you because you've been moved? You know, we need a better system of tracking, especially those that we say we want to help.